Welcome, Pui, to the Redditor's world. This is no ordinary corner of the internet. Here we dive deep into Reddit's darkest threads, where whispers echo, shadows move, and reality starts to fray. These aren't just stories. They're real posts. Real people. Real terror. Every week we uncover tales that blur the line between fact and fiction. From psychological horror and glitch in the matrix moments, to spine-chilling encounters that leave you questioning what's possible. So if you're into mysterious roads, haunted mirrors, cursed tunnels, and cryptic clues buried in comment sections, you're in the right place. Dim the lights, put on your headphones, and don't look behind you, because in the Redditor's world, the scariest stories might just be true. Have you ever driven into a tunnel that seemed just a little too long? Like time stretched with every mile, and the exit was always just out of reach? I wish someone had warned me, because I've been trapped in one for what feels like days. It all started on a road trip. I wanted to clear my head. Just me, my car, and miles of open road through Nebraska. I wasn't in a rush. I even took scenic detours, stopping at diners and snapping photos of old barns and endless cornfields. There was a sort of peace in being completely alone, disconnected. Then came the tunnel. It wasn't marked on the map, just a sign that read, "Tunnel, 1 mile." I didn't think much of it. I've driven through dozens of tunnels before. What's one more? So I drove in. At first, everything was normal. Orange lights glowed above at regular intervals. The echo of my tires hummed gently against the concrete walls. But soon, things changed. The lights started to space out. Every 30 feet, then 50, then 100. Eventually, they vanished completely. My headlights barely cut through the pitch black ahead. I figured maybe it was just a poorly maintained stretch. I'd be out soon, but I wasn't. 10 minutes passed, then 30, then an hour. There was no incline, no decline, no curves, no signs, no traffic, just straight darkness. A creeping unease settled in. Something wasn't right. I pulled over, did a 3-point turn, and started driving back the way I came. Or I thought I did. There were no lights, no walls that looked familiar, no indication of direction, just more tunnel. I turned on the radio. Static. Tried my phone. No signal. Hadn't told anyone about this trip. It was supposed to be spontaneous, freeing. Now that freedom felt like a cage. 2 hours. 3. I stopped the car and got out, shining a flashlight ahead and behind. Nothing. The walls all looked the same. Featureless concrete. My footsteps echoed unnaturally, like the tunnel was mocking. "Me!" I yelled. "Hello?" Silence. I waited. And then I heard it. A whisper. No, not just a whisper. Dozens. Maybe hundreds. Words I couldn't make out. It was like being in a crowd where no one looked at you, but everyone knew you didn't belong. Then came the footsteps. Soft at first, then faster, closer, surrounding me. I panicked, leapt back into my car, locked the doors, and slammed the gear. Into drive. But there was no one there. Sleep became impossible. I was exhausted, paranoid. I couldn't tell what was real anymore. I'd drive for hours, stop, rest my head, then bolt awake at imagined sounds, scratches on the roof, faint taps on the window. Once I swear I saw someone in my rearview mirror, a pale face, eyes wide and vacant. I turned around, and it was gone. Another time I saw a figure standing in the distance, backlit by a soft, flickering light. I approached slowly. It was another car, identical to mine. Same color, same make, same dent on the side from when a deer ran into me last year. I looked inside. It was me, slumped against the wheel, unmoving, expression blank. I screamed, pounded the glass. The figure didn't flinch. I ran until my lungs gave out, but the tunnel never ended. Sometimes I find strange objects, a child's toy train, a single red shoe, a stack of postcards with no writing. birthday cake. Fresh, untouched with flickering candles, no one around. I thought about eating it. I hadn't eaten in who knows how long, but something in my gut said, no. Another time, I opened my glove box, and it was filled with sand. I don't remember putting sand there. I found a folded piece of paper on my windshield that read, "Turn off your lights." I didn't, but now I wonder if I should have. One day the radio crackled to life. A voice, garbled, distant. "Exit. Don't stop." Eyes closed. Then static. I tried to tune it again. Nothing. But I held on to those words. I don't know if it was a trick or a hint. Still, the idea of closing my eyes in this place, that terrified me more than anything else. Eventually, I noticed something. Every 12 hours, at least what I think is 12 hours, the tunnel subtly shifts. The air feels colder, the concrete darker. The sound of the engine changes tone. It's barely noticeable, but it's there. Maybe that's a cycle, a reset, or a clue. So I started marking time, scratching tallies on my dashboard, leaving objects behind to see if I'd loop back. But the objects disappear, or move, or change. I once left a flashlight on the ground. Next time I saw it, it was melted, like it had been through fire. Then, the light appeared, a soft blue glow. It wasn't headlights or tunnel lights. It pulsed like it was alive. I approached, slowly. For the first time in what felt like forever, I rolled down my window. I could smell outside, damp grass, pine. I floored it. The light grew brighter, warmer. Then, darkness. I woke up in my car, parked on the side of a 2-lane highway, no tunnel in sight. My gas tank was full. My phone had 50 missed calls. It was as if I had just disappeared for a day, but on my dashboard was the melted flashlight. I don't know what happened in that tunnel, if it was real, if it was some glitch in reality, or something worse. But sometimes when I'm driving alone at night, I'll see an unmarked tunnel in the distance. I never take it, and neither should you. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more terrifying tales. And remember, if the road ahead suddenly disappears into darkness, turn back, because some tunnels don't let you leave.